Hi folks, welcome to Let's Go Car Cruising. My name's Mark and I'm a certified car nut. I go to car shows, cruise nights, cars and coffees, and anywhere there's automobiles and wheels, and I get the stories because the stories are where it's at. Today, I am in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada for the SEMA show. And this has been a bucket list for years, and thankfully now I can come here and give you a little bit of taste. It's going on. Tomorrow's opening day. I'm out there today doing a little bit of interviews, a few interviews here and there with some of the Battle of the Builders contestants because they're outside, and the area is pretty much set up, but there's still some setup going on, and we're just going to have a great time here this week, and I'm going to try to get out a bunch of cool videos, meet some people, get some stories, and see some really cool cars. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Do me a favor, click the like button, hit the subscribe, and ring that notification bell because there's a lot of cool stuff going to happen this week and going forward, so you're not going to want to miss it. Let's get to it. Let's go car cruising. So it's not Little Debbie, it's Big Deborah. How crazy is that? And I'm going to try to not to create a lot of shadows on it, but that is really sweet. Custom wheels, lowered down. Awesome. All right, folks, we're here with Willie. And Willie, I had to stop and say hi and talk to you earlier about the truck. As I said, I saw the long bed and I'm like, we'll come over and give the long bed some love. And I walked up to it, couldn't see it from far away, but I walked up to it and like, oh my God, what's in the bed of that thing? So let's start there. Tell me about the truck and what you got going on with it.
Well, it's a fully carbon fiber F100, 71. We have a pre-preg camo print going on. The only thing that's in the front, the engine bay would be the fuel cell. We have the radiators, the AC condensers all up front. This all sits on a fully aluminum chassis, and we decided to put the motor in the back. It's a 5.2-liter flat plane crank Ford motor. Comes out of the GT350R.
Ooh.
Yes, sir. So we get some nice revs with that.
Yep.
Screams pretty nice. Our exhaust, we decided to do an 8-to-1 exhaust, all running in firing order. So it sounds pretty sweet.
Oh man. So what's the color?
This color is a teal candy that we put over the raw carbon.
So full carbon.
Yeah,
man, that's
carbon.
Amazing. So you did a lot of the fabrication on this.
Yes, sir.
So tell me about that.
That was a lot of long nights, man. That's where a lot of my grades come from. You know? Yeah, man. It was fun. You know, everything was pretty much fabrication-wise in-house. Our grills were CNC'd. Those were still done in-house because we had them 3D printed before we even sent them out to get CNC'd.
Okay.
So that design was in-house. We ran that design into the stitching that goes on inside the interior.
Yeah, tell me about the interior.
And the interior is Alcantara leather, Alcantara suede, excuse me. And yeah, all that stitching comes off of, trying to keep it matching with the grill, keep a couple of consistencies going on here.
Carry the theme.
Yes, sir.
So what about the dash?
The dash is original off of the F100, but then shaped and molded to fit in a lot of the GT350 features, such as the cluster, the infotainment system, all infused into that.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Well, Willie, thanks for taking the time, and it is a wicked badass truck, man.
Thank you, man.
And I'm glad it kind of caught my eye from afar, and I took the time to walk over and check it out because, man, this is a showstopper. So
thank you so much, man.
Carry on and have an awesome week out here at SEMA, baby, because Vegas is awesome.
Pleasure to meet you, Mark.
Thanks.
Thank you.
And some more 4x4s of all shapes, colors, and sizes. Speaking of colors, ooh. All right, we're here with Shannon from Pot of Gold Customs.
Yep.
And where's that at, Shannon?
Colorado Springs, Colorado.
Man, I'm going to meet people from all over the world this week.
You will. Yes, you will.
So tell me about this Merc. I saw it probably a couple weeks ago on your YouTube channel, and it's just it's not wildly custom, but it's wildly custom. If it's got a lot of stuff going on.
Most people don't even know what the door handles look like because everybody pulls them off. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff on this that we wanted to keep. We didn't want loud. We didn't want everything rounded and tucked, and we wanted to keep a lot of the original chrome pieces. There's a lot of the car we wanted to keep Mercury.
Okay.
Just it spoke to us. It made sense. That's
Sure.
all. Yeah.
No, it works.
It does.
It works. So tell me about the build. How long's the build been?
Build's been about 2.5 years. Just pretty much got wrapped up a couple weeks ago all the way. The chop was already done when it came to us. It wasn't the best. We actually had to fit the back window and fix the passenger side. The windshields were 2 different sizes. We have stuck a roaster shop chassis underneath this. It's all on air suspension. It's got Bayer 4-piston brakes under it, 383 stroker, and a 700 R4 moving it, so she does pretty good down the highway too.
And it must ride like a train.
It rides so good.
Yeah.
So good, yeah.
Awesome. So what's going on inside?
Inside, we've got a set of 67 Impala bucket seats. We've got a Mercury Comet center console. We have a Lincoln steering wheel reworked with the Mercury logo floating in there. Just kind of what brought on the red interior. We kept Dakota digital gauges so we could leave the stock dashboard alone. We didn't want to change any of that. We've reworked things like the power brake handle and the hood release handle to work with low car cables. That way we can keep the original look but still have the updated components underneath the car.
Ah, I see. And the leather smells awesome.
It does. It's all brand new. It's all from Moore & Giles. It's all brand new. It's probably maybe 4 months old.
Awesome. Well, Shannon, thanks for taking the time to say hello.
Yeah.
And good luck with the Battle of the Builders. And
yeah, we're doing that too. And this morning we were nominated for Good Guys Gold participant as well. So, not too bad for only being a Monday.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, man. Be well. Enjoy your week.
You too.
Thank you. This is a full carbon fiber body, 71 CUDA replica, mounted to a new Dodge Challenger frame, and built by the same garage as the carbon fiber Ford pickup. And this interior is just stunning. It is really cool. And we'll take a walk around. And it's got the Hellcat emblem. But got the CUDA style taillights. Got the nice little lip spoiler on the trunk. And there we go inside again. Awesome car. So we're here with Ryan. And Ryan, I walked by this yesterday and I saw that big old hole in the front and I said, oh my God, I got to take a look at that one.
Yep, so this is we've coined the nickname of this truck, the Danger Ranger, and that would be the reason why. So,
wow.
It is a 1988 Ford Ranger. We did a off-road fiberglass pre-runner wide body kit on it, but then slammed it on the ground, so a little bit different, with a half tube chassis, and I got a built LS put in there, 6 OLS, Manley rods, wide scope pistons, and the biggest turbo that I could find sticked up in the front of that hood. All the turbo kit I fabricated myself, including the 2 4-inch jumps back and round. It makes about 1,200 horsepower to the tire. It's very excited. I'm here, so stoked to be here in the Young Guns division. If you want to move towards the back a little bit, I'll kind of show you what took a huge process in this truck. I have about a year of labors, nights and weekends in this. This is not my full-time gig, so I do actually vinyl wraps for my full-time gig, and that's what this is. A lot of people ask if it's paint. That is all vinyl work on that one.
Wow.
Interior-wise, pretty simple, nothing too crazy. We got kind of a basic race car style, but I want it to still be nice to where you still street drive, take it to a show, and you're not with a fully gutted style.
So you're going to street drive this?
Oh yeah, this is just daily driver right here.
Oh man.
I have one race car. I wanted something that I could do, street driving, take it to car shows, do a little drag racing, maybe some autocross, kind of just a little bit of everything.
So where are you from?
I'm from out of Wisconsin.
Okay.
Yep. So we got
man.
a lot of open roads out there to play around on, and it's good fun stuff. And we can take it back to the back half. I have about 6 months of the project on this one was in this back half. It's the first full tube chassis I've ever built. It's all 1 3/4, 1/8 mild steel, all made together on a chassis table with a Ford Explorer rear end. It's based off a Tin Soldier's low prep bracket. make a bunch of power, and should be able to put it down.
Right.
Yep, so that was the goal with all the back half chassis compared to like a leaf spring style.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for taking a minute to say hi, Ryan, and good luck with it, and congratulations on getting it here, and keep going. Because
Absolutely.
we need the youth in the hobby.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to doing some more, and I'm happy we made it. It's been 3 weeks and no sleep just to get here, so.
And you can sleep well tonight.
Absolutely.
All right. Amen, man. Have a good week.
Yep, I appreciate it.
Hey, Ben, welcome to Vegas, baby.
Yeah, we're here.
We're here. We made it.
Yep. Thanks to Meekum. I appreciate
And
it.
and all the other stuff is not a worry anymore.
Yep.
So,
Yep. It's been a trip. But we're here.
so tell me a little bit about the truck for those, I know about it, but for those that haven't seen the channel before, tell me about it.
Well, it's a 64. Like you said, we've been on here a couple times now, but we've modified a few things. All the headlight bezels and taillight bezels and directionals, those have been shaved and Frenched in. The headlight buckets have been extended to get rid of the air gap behind them. We've closed out the front panel just to kind of darken everything up. Shaved the pinch welds, tucked the bumper. The cowl's a handmade one-piece bumper cowl. The B-pillars have been handmade to match the bed and the door. And then we widened the bed to get a panel match. We leaned the top of the bed forward just to get a good gap. The roof was cut off. We stretched it in all directions to get rid of the rain gutters, but keep the reveal around it. Bunch of little subtle touches. I'm probably forgetting most of them. The vent window's been cut out, so it's a one-piece door glass. We got a wide rear window in this. It's a 383 stroker with a Holley Sniper, and we did the blue on black theme, so everything on the outside is gentian blue pearl with a black accent. Everything on the inside is a matte black with a polished aluminum or chrome accent. And then we did the Billet Specialties wheels. That's a new add-on that we didn't have on the original build, and that ties that blue and black in together really nicely. So
Just a little bit of bling.
just a tiny bit, just to tie everything in. So
Awesome. Well, here's to a good week in Vegas, baby.
Yep. So
And
we'll see how we do. I think Meekum did enter us into the Battle of the Builders, so we'll see where that goes. We don't really have any expectations with it, but we'll see where it goes.
see where it goes, and we'll meet a lot of people and make some new friends.
It's been good so far.
All right, man.
All right, thank you.
Here's to a good week.
All right,
Cheers.
thanks a lot.
Carbon Shock Technologies exhibit. Just going to take a walk down here, and we'll just do a walk by on these. What a bunch of cool trucks.
Yes, sir. Well, we're heading to Fremont right now, where I was. Yes, sir.
So we've got some Young Gun Battle of the Builder cars over here, and I'll just kind of take a brief walk by because they're busy and the owners are not around. But this is the Battle of the Builders stage.
The disc brakes are Wallwood
And some of the Battle of the Builders cars.
with a 12-inch rotor. So the interior on this car is really the best part about it. I have brand new 2017 Mustang seats that I
On
had
it.
reupholstered, so I did
Gonna
my
give
own
the
design
little Valiant some love.
Over here I have a Dakota digital gauge system. It has
Sweet
digital
little Mustang.
message boards on it. That way you have the modern capabilities.
I
of like a
love
newer
that
car.
induction system, the way the look on that is.
Touchscreen display. So it has a brand new
Sweet
Sony
car.
touchscreen radio, 7-inch display. A SEMA
And
allowing the young gun category to be part of the show is a very
another
big deal.
C10
Overall,
truck.
SEMA gives you the
Chevy.
spotlight experience you need to
Up on the lift.
your build, and being able to break something like this at 21 is surreal. But
We're here with Dylan, and Dylan's going to tell us about the Rad Factory and this wild and crazy Miata. And I just kind of shook my head and scratched, and I'm like, I got to ask. So what's it all about, Dylan?
Yeah, so we have a YouTube channel called The Rad Factory where we build rad vehicles like the Skiata. It's originally it's a Baja Miata designed for crazy desert racing, Baja racing. We hit 50-foot jumps, but we're also from Colorado, so it snows half the year, and we needed something to do in the winter. So we went on Marketplace, found some skis and tracks, and broke out the welder and built some adapters, and then built the world's only Skiata.
There you go. So it's nuts.
It is pretty nuts. Yeah, it's powered by a supercharged 1.8 liter motor, stock motor,
Okay.
and makes about 117 horsepower.
Which is more than stock, so
Yep.
yeah.
Yep. Stock is about 110. So the big tires and tracks rob a lot of power,
Right, right.
but it's still enough to have fun, and it rips up snow trails and mountains, and it's a blast.
It's a blast.
Yeah.
So have a great week, I guess. And
Yeah, I appreciate it. And yeah, we also, so this is the tow vehicle.
Okay.
This is the,
So we'll come
Porsche
take a look at
truck.
Cayenne, there you go.
Yeah, the Porsche Cayenne that we chopped the back off of, turned it into a pickup truck, and then put a Tune M1 camper on there that pops up and has a king-size bed in there. So when we're on the mountain, we tow the Skiata up to the top of a mountain, and we can camp up there and then get in the Skiata and drive around and then come back to a nice toasty camper.
Awesome. Well, that's even better. That's a pair that beats a full house.
Yeah, it's great.
There you go.
So we have a whole build series on our channel, the Rad Factory.
The Rad Factory, okay. We'll shout out to them and check them out, and we'll have a great time.
Yeah, thank
All right,
you.
thanks, man. Be well.
I appreciate it.
This thing is really slick, and it's down on the ground. Can't get any lower than that. A unibody Ford pickup truck. We'll come take a look at, quickly, the windows rolled up. Check that out. Wow. Amazing. Had to do a walk around on this one, folks. Dirty 30 down in the weeds. Cool tow truck, custom. Yippee. Wow, is that cool. Got another bunch of really cool trucks. Somebody in the background showing off how loud their stereo is. We're just going to take a look at some of the trucks. This beast. They are up there and enormous. Cool stuff. Take a look at this F-250. What a monster. 6-wheel. And just in case you wondered, it's driving them and it's driving the front one. So it's driving all 6 here, folks. What a sick truck. Wow. Gotta get a little love to this one here, the 79 F-350 Ranger. What a pretty truck up there in the air. Wow. Isn't that cool? Old school meets new school. This one by Horn Blasters is the biggest one that I've seen here today. And what an enormous beast. Oh my God. That thing is up there. Serious. And coolest thing, how's that for a power running boards to get you up way up there into the truck. So I had to take a look at this DeLorean because it looks a little lowered. I'm like, oh, don't really customize many of these, but we'll check out the inside. The interior's been dressed up a bit, makes it nice and comfortable looking. And then, holy mother, V8 Ferrari powered. I guess that'll do the trick, huh? Wow. I'm gonna take another look at this one. Wow, V8 bi-turbo Mercedes, 6-wheel. Drive shaft on the rear wheels, but wow, that's really sweet. This is kind of the truck area, so we'll take a walk and take a look at some of the trucks. Big trucks, and more big trucks. Different shapes, colors, accessories, customization. They're all really cool. And speaking of cool little McLaren 720S. That's really sharp. Gas Monkey Garage. Custom GMC. More trucks down on the ground, up in the air. You got a sneak peek of this last one down here. This thing is insane. That there is a humding-danger. Wow. It's driving all six. It's steering the back four. I imagine it steers the front two as well. And it's got this big old wing on the back to keep it planted. That is cool. And looks like the engine's in the middle of it. Got a sweet exhaust system. And the Hoonigan boys are setting up. We'll check back with them during the week, say hi, and check out the shop. All right, we're laughing and having a good old time here with Austin. And man, tell me about the truck, because this is just wicked cool.
This is my 64 GMC. It started life as a 3/4 ton long bed truck. Kind of a little backstory on it. I had a customer that was leaving town, and he goes, "Hey, I know you guys like old cars, old trucks." He goes, "I got some if you want it." He goes, "I'm leaving town. I don't need it. I don't need to take it with me." So I go to his house one night after work. I'm looking at it. I'm like, that's pretty nice. It's got the great patina on it, and I was like, all right, it looks pretty good. Let me think about it. Thought about it, and I went back. I bought the truck for $1,000. And like I said, it looked obviously nothing like this. We've done quite a bit of work to it, I have. And I was showing pictures of it to one of my customers. And I actually bought my property that my house and my shop's on from this customer. And I was showing her pictures. Hey, look at this new truck I just got. She goes, "Hey, I know that truck." I said, "Really, you do?" Like, that's a small town. Like, okay, you might. She goes, "I grew up in that truck. My dad used to own that truck. That truck used to live where your house is." I said, "That's funny." It's funny how stuff just comes back in a circle sometimes.
It's the stories, man.
It's a story, yeah. So I laugh at that. I was brainstorming ideas. I ended up going with full chassis on this. So it's a Rideman Ranch Gen 2 C10 chassis for it. It's got a 408 stroker that I put together, twin turboed it. So it makes about 1,000 horse on pump gas. It used to be a 3/4 ton long bed. I cut 12 inches out of the front, 8 out of the back, made it a short bed, cut the back window out, made it a big back window. And then I like big wheels personally. That's just kind of my own touch. So I did 22s in the front, 24 by 12s in the back with the max lip. They're 2 3/4 inch back space. I got that big fat lip back there.
Yeah.
So that 1,000 horse should blow that 30 series tire off real fast, hopefully. Have a lot of fun with that.
With that big foot of yours? Yes,
oh,
sir.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
14 power.
Yeah. Amen. So how long did the build take you?
The build, it took me about a year, about 10 months to a year. I started on it heavy duty in February. Started on it a little bit before then, but non-stop since February.
And did I ask you where you're from?
I'm from Hermiston, Oregon.
There you go.
Northeast corner of Oregon.
And I'm the northeast corner of Massachusetts, so we're from different ends of the world.
That's right.
Imagine who you meet here in SEMA.
That's right.
But this is awesome, Austin. I appreciate you taking the time to say hi and tell me about it. Good luck with the Battle of the Builders, the Young Guns division.
Yep.
And have a day in Vegas, man.
Perfect.
All right.
Have a good one.
So I had to take a walk over. I was referred and told about this one. And it's a Honda CRX, but it's got a first gen, like a 67 Camaro nose grafted onto it. Isn't that hilarious? What a cool little car. A lot of work. Skunk works. Wow, it's kind of neat.
Hello.
And
1,
Mustang
2,
taillights.
3,
Woo.
4,
So
check.
here's another cool
1, 2,
Corvette sport wagon.
2, check.
and it's got something crazy going on under the hood. Gotta love that.
Check. 1, 2.
So this one resembles a 1971 Cuda. It is a full carbon fiber body grafted onto a Hellcat chassis with the interior. This one belongs to NFL New England hero Adam Vinatieri, who retired from football after playing a bunch of years for the Indianapolis Colts. But we up in New England, we still love him too. Wow. All right, folks, that's it for day one here, actually day 0, setup day at SEMA in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up, hit the subscribe, and ring that notification bell. And we're going to be here for the rest of the week, and I'm going to try to put out some really cool content with some awesome vehicles, some businesses that are selling specialty products that y'all might be interested in, and whatever else we can find that's automobile related. So thanks again for watching. I appreciate it. Enjoy your cars, build them the way you want them, have fun with them, and let's go car cruising.